about doing cleanses is that people usually go into the purgation aspect only or detoxing aspect only of a cleanse, and they end up being, well, having their immune system suppressed, which right now we definitely don't want or cannot afford to have, right? But also just feeling too depleted. So to go on a Kitchari cleanse, let's say you're just eating Kitchari for 3 days, there's wonderful ways to do it for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner, then you have an opportunity to be cleansing your system, yes, while at the same time nourishing it. So it's a very unique quality of this food. That's why Kitchari is known as the food of the gods, because it has an opportunity to offer us both. It's a rasayana, as we say. It's very replenishing to the system, while also helping us remove that winter coat if we put on a few extra pounds during the winter, right? That don't really belong to us. Beautiful, beautiful food. So rasayanas, yes, I'm not going to go much into these practices today, but I'm going to say that some of the spices that I use in my Kitchari are rasayanas, and definitely rasayana in and of itself is or Kitchari in and of itself is a rasayana type of food for the reasons that I just shared. They invigorate the body, as you see here, while lengthening that lifespan. So here you have some ingredients of one of the dishes that I do, which I will gladly send this your way. In fact, I plan on doing that. And just a little something on here. You see Himalayan red rice. Well, that's not the traditional way of doing Kitchari, but I stumbled upon it once, tried it, and I really liked it, so I kind of like it stuck with me. And the same goes with the vegetable broth. Definitely not a traditional way of doing it, but you get to explore this on your own. But I'm going to say about the split mung beans. They're easier to digest, okay, because they are going to cook also a little bit faster. But you can experiment with all kinds of dals. If you just have the yellow mung bean or the green mung, the yellow is usually the split, but the green mung bean, then that will be, you want to give yourself an additional 10 minutes or so to cook. And then with ghee, of course, some of you are vegan and that's not going to be of interest to you, but I am going to send you all a little article on ghee, because it's clarified butter, right? And it's been used in Ayurvedic medicine since ancient times. And there's a lot that has been explored about ghee. So it's worth taking a look if it might be for you. Otherwise, coconut oil, avocado oil, mustard oil, depending on the season, is also wonderful for you to explore. The vegetables that I find that work best in Kitchari are root vegetables. The root vegetables are they're just delicious, yeah. Beets, sweet potatoes, the squashes, the turnips, onions, garlic, all of that is really good. So here you have some spices, which I'm not going to be going through them one by one, because I do these little videos where I just kind of really open up into each of the spices that I'm accustomed to using quite a bit. So I will pass this on to you little by little as I go. But all of the spices that I use, they're both dipanas. Dipana is a term that expresses the quality of steadying Agni, which again is so much what we need. And they're also pachanas, which remove the ama from the system. Again, a quality that we really need. So I tend to gravitate towards cooking or even having teas with these spices because they are so very helpful. So here I have a variety of herbs that are on that little recipe that I sent you. And again, vipanas and pachanas, herbs that draw out ama, and herbs that steady agni. Okay, there's so much of this, of these herbs available, so many, you know. And of course, the quality of the herbs, if they have been sitting on your shelf for 2 years, they no longer will hold the properties. So it's good to change that around. And then whenever you have the option to doing the root instead, you know, the turmeric root is not so easy to find, but you can still find it at your Indian local store. If not, sometimes your regular grocery store will have that too. So here a way to prepare, and I will definitely pass this on to you later. But I do want to just bring this up for a couple of moments of how incredibly flexible this dish is. You can use it in a slow cooker. Like back when I was single, that's how I used to do it. I would just put my slow cooker on first thing in the morning when I left home. By the time I came home, my whole house was infused with all these amazing spices, and it was just like this warm blanket wrapping me up, right? Now that it's my sweetheart and I, then we just use the Instant Pot because we like to be able to prepare together and eat together as well. So, but then maybe your kids are a little bit picky, right? Or maybe you need to camouflage the kitchari with something a little enticing. It's fun to have like hippies on it, or cheese puffs, whatever it is, because the substance is of such great value that if they end up liking it, then that will be of such benefit, right? So it's okay to spice it up a little bit. And then let's just say your partner really likes extra protein on the food. So then maybe adding some hemp seeds to the bowl, or maybe there's a desire to have a little bit more fiber, right? So chia seeds, a spoon of chia seed added to the bowl, maybe add it, in that case, you have to add a little bit more water to it, or a little bit more vegetable juice, because, you know, the chia seeds will dry things out quite a bit. And in terms of the texture too, it's totally up to you.